Welcome, folks, to the first All-City debate featuring the PHNX Sun Devils. Woo! And the DNVR Buffs.
Let's go.
Both parties have agreed to a set of rules, and so we shall begin. First question goes to PHNX Sun Devils. Does CU have a target on its back?
I think CU does have a target on their back. I think CU has positioned itself to get the hype that USC and Oregon and Washington and some of these top-tier programs in the Pac-12 have. Always on their back. They're always going to get opposing teams' best games, but I don't think they're USC, Oregon, Washington, and I don't know if they have the ability to get there.
We've agreed to 30 seconds for a rebuttal.
I'll take it. The target is definitely on our back because we have one coach in Deion Sanders, Coach Prime, and everybody wants to beat Coach Prime. But here's the thing, it's not a target that we put on our backs. We're just being ourselves. And as the gentleman said, we're not Oregon because we lost to Oregon. We're not USC. We lost to USC. But we're coming and we're going to be bigger and better than those teams, and the world knows it, so they're trying to take us down now. And as Coach Prime said, get us now because you won't get us later.
Okay. All right. A little feisty here. All right. This next question goes to DNVR Buffs. Do you think Prime is here to stay?
I really do. Coach Prime has everything that he needs in Boulder, and he has a chance to win, I think, national championships at this school. The move to the Big 12 will help him in multiple ways. The facilities are up there, the town is behind him, and he's already shown an incredible ability to recruit to this school. So I think there's an idea out there that he's going to jump for the next biggest thing, but he's not in this for money. He's not in this for any other outside factors. He's in this to win, and I think he can do it in Boulder.
We'll see what Sun Devils has to say when it gets colder in Colorado. Go.
I think this one's you.
I mean, we don't know, ultimately, right? But all I can base this on is the body of evidence that we have so far. And the reality is that Coach Prime said that exact same thing. He was here to stay at Jackson State, and we all saw how that ended. I have no reason to believe that he's going to stay there. Deion clearly has dreams of bigger and better things, like a national championship.
Objection. Coach Prime. Coach Prime, please. Thank you.
Respect. Coach Prime has bigger and better dreams of winning a national championship, and there's no reason in the last, 30 years to believe that Colorado can provide that for him?
Do you have another rebuttal?
Please.
I mean, Coach Prime is Coach Prime, man. He's here to change the game. They've already changed the game, frankly, and this is just the beginning. So wait and see.
Follow-up question for you, DNVR Buffs. Who benefits more from the move to the Big 12?
I mean, come on. It's CU. It's not even close. You get Coach Prime to recruit in Texas and Florida, it's over. I mean, that's all you got to say.
Sun Devils?
Yeah, all you. The Pac-12 is dead, and it was dead when Herm Edwards was named the head coach at Arizona State. Okay, are you telling me ASU is going to benefit just from being able to get a fresh start in the Big 12? In terms of recruiting, Coach Prime's got his thing. ASU has these folks, Brian Carrington, Rashad Samples. They cut deep in Texas, and I think those two are going to make a difference, and I think ASU needs this move to the Big 12.
He didn't even convince himself of that.
All right. Final question for you, Sun Devils. ASU wins if...
You got it.
They do their job. I think at the end of the day, outside of incredibly special talents in Shador and stuff like that, ASU has shown an ability to run the ball like very few teams in this conference, and we all know what Colorado's defense is. It's 4 letters and it begins with a J, ends with a E, O and K in between. It's a joke. And at the end of the day, I think we have the most talented player on either team in Jalen Conyers. Arguably one of the best tight ends in the country. Hasn't had an opportunity to prove that yet, but I think this week he will.
Follow-up?
Oh, sure. What do y'all call him? Scat? I think that's his name. Number 4.
Cameron Scadaboo. Cameron
They'll,
Scadaboo.
they'll
Put some
find out.
respect
They'll
on
find
his
out who
name.
Scat is tomorrow.
Yeah, I actually know who he is. I do my homework, and his number is number 4. And I think CU wins if we keep number 4, who is their leading rusher and second leading receiver. If we keep number 4 under, let's say 130 yards combined offense, we win. Shador goes for plus 300. Their number 4, Scat as they call him, under 130. 46-22.
Also, we just have to address the erroneous point that Jalen Conyers is the most talented player in this game.
Terrible.
I love Jalen as much as the next guy, but he's not in the same stratosphere as Shador Sanders.
As long as Shador is here, that's all that matters.
I got one thing to say. Shador may be one, but outside of Travis Hunter being done and not playing on Saturday, I think ASU might have 2 through 5. Elijah Badger, Jalen Conyers, Scat. Tomorrow, I think the nation that is probably all going to be interested in watching Coach Prime.
But won't be able to because it's on Pac-12.
They're gonna see that the Sun Devils have something cooking in Tempe for sure.
Final question for both parties, and we'll start with you, Sun Devils. What is the best and worst thing you could say about the other school?
You can go ahead and take the best. I'll take the worst.
I'm making my job hard. The best is that the campus is beautiful. They're in a beautiful location. They got a beautiful stadium. Yeah, I think that's about it.
I think the worst thing that I could probably say about Deion, Coach Prime Sanders, and the CU Buffs is that just like all of those movies in Hollywood, this one is going to come to an end. Maybe sooner than they'd like it to.
Buffs?
You want best?
I guess so.
Okay.
You play in Phoenix.
Wow, they do play in Tempe.
You play in Tempe.
I do love me some Tempe. But I would say the worst thing that I can say about Arizona State is that they're a 1-4 football team. And that is who they are. That is who they are right now. And after tomorrow, they will be a 1-5 football team.
All right. That concludes our first all-city debate. I guess this was? I don't know. But it was awesome. They're both wrong anyway because they're not U of A. That's all that matters.